Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Dirt Pro late models here at Knoxville. I actually have a pretty decent qualifying and heat setup. I really like this setup. This is like tying the fastest time I got in my last practice, so I'm hoping I can get into like the 5s for qualifying because the track's worn out a little bit. But if we can get into the 4s, that'd be amazing. I don't know why my setup's doing so well, like what really changed. I changed like one thing on it from what I had before, and it helped tremendously, which I'm very surprised about. So maybe I can apply that to some other setups and it will help with a lot. I'm not sure. Probably depends on the track. Try to get as low down here without hitting that berm. Straighten out off the corner early. The only thing is I have to let off going into the corners pretty much with the setup because it doesn't want to get loose going in unless you let off. We're in a 564. I'm happy with that. Hopefully this lap can be a little better. I just really like my qualifying heat setup right now. Like it's really nice here. 634, not great. I know Dustin's really good, so I'm not surprised he got the pole there. Hopefully we could hold second. Looks like everyone's about to be done qualifying. Here's my setup if you'd like to use it. My qualifying heat at least, it'll change for the feature. But I'm not great at making setups, but my qualifying heat here seemed to be going pretty well, so the main thing I changed was this droop chain. It was at like 25. I put it up to its max, which is 26.5. So that helped a lot. I don't really know exactly what it did, but it definitely helped. So we're going to be in heat number 2, starting in first, because we got second. Dustin got the pole there, which is good on him. Nice lap. So we get to watch the first heat from the sidelines. Dustin will probably run away with it, I assume. Wish I could have just kept a little of my speed for qualifying. That would have been nice. I'm gonna watch most exciting. How many people are in this race? There are 12, so everybody's gonna move straight on to the feature anyways. We are car number 2, Dustin's number 1. I was very surprised in my last practice and in the start of this practice that I was faster than Dustin, because I know Dustin's very good. But he ended up getting the pole. Good on him though. I assume he's gonna run away with this heat race. I don't know if he was talking to me. I'm not 100% sure. I know Justin's quick too. Should be an interesting race. Hopefully when we get to our heat, we could run away with it. I guess he was talking to Dustin. Austin, Dustin, 1 letter off.
You didn't see my text up there, buddy. I was wondering the same thing. You know what big ass you does.
Alright, let's see how early Dustin goes here.
Yeah, yep. I put in text chat, I was wondering the same thing. You know what big ass you just. Green, green, green. No, I was only fucking with it.
Dustin got a pretty good start. The 4 actually had a good start on that outside, but the inside's definitely the preferred lane. The 4 is going to get a run off the outside. Might clear Justin here. Not quite. He gets a good run on the bottom. The bottom just better early on, but once it gets worn out, we're going to move higher and higher through the feature race. Oh, he hit the inside. That's going to mess his corner up a lot. 5's getting to the outside of him now. They're making that outside lane work. Just not a good corner though. Cleared the 5. 5's in the wall a little bit. Justin's trying to fight back on the bottom here. He'd have to get the 4 to mess up a little bit or go too high into the corner or throw a slider on him. Not quite gonna throw it on him. Smart. Probably would have wrecked. That bottom is just quicker, so it's better to stay down there. Five's trying to run the bottom, straightened out way too early. Want to go back to this battle. Four got a really good run off the corner. I think Justin went too high through that one. Dustin just running away with it. Oh, it's funny. Dustin, Justin, Austin. All freaking one letter off the first letter. I know they're both really fast. I've raced them plenty of times. These two like to keep on like that middle lane right now. I don't know if they can't hook the bottom as well or what's the deal with that. Five's going down there now. He ran that just about as well as he can. About ready to take four. I have to sneeze. Dang, I felt that coming for so long. My nose started like running all of a sudden and I knew I was about to sneeze. Okay, heading to the last lap. Here's for third place between the 5 and the 4. Who's gonna end up getting it off of 2? 5's got it so far.
Go in, dude.
5 throws a slider on the 4, which I don't think was that necessary. 4 is gonna get a good run, but I don't think he's gonna quite get there. Oh, why'd he like stop on the front stretch?
Sorry, man.
That was weird. I don't know why he like braked before the start finish line.
Oh, you're good, but
That was really weird. The 4 definitely could have gotten third because he like braked all of a sudden.
hey,
But
thanks, Justin. Listen, man, out.
let's see how this goes. Got the pole for our heat. Hopefully we cannot hold it. There's only, what, 8 of us here? No, there's only 6 of us in this race. Oh yeah, there's 12. I'm stupid. There's only 12 in the whole race, so yeah, there's only 6 in our heat too. Everybody moves straight on, which is nice. We don't have to worry about a consolation race. Waiting on 4th place. There he is. I'm probably going to go pretty early when the pace truck goes off, because that works pretty well here. We get to see how much the bottom has worn out too. That's a good thing about having the last race before the feature. You can kind of see what the track's going to be like for the start of that race, which will be real nice. This track's not too worn out either because there's not a million cars in this track like normal. Usually we'll have like 18 to 20 cars at this track, and the bottom gets worn out a lot faster. This time it's not getting worn out as bad. My feature setup's going to be really weird because that setup's a lot more used to running a lot higher in the corners, so we'll see how the feature goes for us.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
I don't know how high we're going to end up going in the corners for the race, but we'll see. Yeah, I just need to try to get a good start here. 6 is trying to like get ahead,
Get ready.
just to like get a head start, I guess. I don't know. See me come in and hit the gas. As soon as that pace truck goes down.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
Got a great start on everybody behind us. I just have to remember to switch over to my feature setup after this race. I've done that before where I forgot to, and that was awful. Because you don't have enough gas to make the feature race with your qualifying and heat setup. I'm just trying to run very conservative along the bottom, not try to go full bore, wreck myself. I don't have any like threat from behind at the moment because he's almost a second back. I feel like we have a good setup, so I'm very happy with where we're at. And then being on the outside for the feature isn't going to be the worst thing because the middle will be pretty quick probably. I'm just really trying to just run this bottom, not hit that inside berm for the most part. Just kind of manage the throttle, manage how sideways you are. Try to straighten out early enough off the corner to get a good run. I like 3 and 4 a lot better than 1 and 2. I can keep that bottom and a little straighter off the corner because it has a little bit more grip down there. But I'm happy I kind of found something in a setup for once, and I can kind of bring that along to other places, hopefully. Because I don't think I've ever had this fast of a setup here. At least it feels like it. To where I was like really fast compared to everybody else in practices, and then when it came to qualifying I fucked up, but I feel like I got a really good setup under me. But we have pulled away from the field. Just ran a solid race there. Very happy with that. Yeah, this middle lane will be fine for the restart probably.
Next thing you know, Boston will win the series.
Boston will win the series. Please no. I'm in Tampa. I'd much rather Tampa win. That was a crazy race, crazy game that they had last night, how they won. Like, they won off a walk-off and 2 errors, which is the weirdest thing in the world. I don't know if any of y'all watch baseball. I don't really follow it too often, but the Rays are in the World Series, so Tampa for me. I'm watching it now.
This is the farthest back I've ever been on this track myself.
Crazy game they had last night for Game 4. How somehow they came back and won it in the 9th.
I haven't gained a single point this whole week at Knoxville. You can imagine what my iRacing's been doing.
Plummeting. I've had those weeks.
Shit, I'm just trying to get mine back up, dude. First 2 weeks were horrible for me.
Alright, this is going to be a hell of a battle, though.
Now I'm 32.
Oh, I didn't show you guys my feature setup. My bad. I'll show you guys after the race. If you stick around, I can show you after the race.
Season, going into week 13, I was over 5,000 iRating.
Damn.
Now I'm down to 33 or something.
That's crazy. I know Justin's
I'm
fast.
just trying to get my safety rating up.
I'm just going to quit letting it bother me at all. Just have fun or try to.
Yeah. This is going to be a hell of a race,
that's all
though.
you can do, man.
Gonna be a hell of a race. Dustin's fast, Justin's fast.
Running again, like since pretty much the pandemic.
Love all the fireworks that happen during the night races on dirt.
Yeah, I tell you what, game changer for me was going fanatic stuff and VR, man.
I don't do VR. I just have 3 screens. I like 3 screens a lot.
Man, I feel like I've made a huge difference compared to what I was last year.
Yeah, it's a V2.5 wheel and then the V3 pedals. I love it.
I got Thrustmaster wheel. I think I don't remember what the fuck it was. I think, what was it? Thrustmaster GT 300? Something like that? That's what I have. That and those pedals.
You'll see.
Alright.
Man, I hope not.
I haven't set a club score.
Had a decent start. Justin had a good start behind the leader. Just gotta try to hook the outside and go. And not do that on the straightaways that much. The bottom's definitely still faster at the moment. This setup is mainly higher up. That's what my setup's mainly used to, is running a lot higher in the corners. Because usually when you come to the feature setup, it will come up the track. Because usually we wear out the bottom so much through the heat races, the consolation, the practice, but there's only 12 cars here, so we don't eat it up that quickly. Trying to run like a little bit higher than the bottom just so my setup can get a little straighter. 9 cars started in the pits. Bold strategy. Oh, he might have actually, it might have paid off for him. If he didn't go a lap down before that lap started, he might be on the lead lap. But if not, he's
Let me
screwed.
got one.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's on the lead lap. He got very lucky there. Because dirt, you don't get your lap back
5 cars on his inside and they came all
if
the
you're
way
a lap
down.
down. He got very lucky with that scoring
Man, I
loop.
passed you as clean as you could possibly pass anybody. I don't know what you're talking about.
Will we start on the bottom for this one?
I'm pass and talking after you passed me and I went to your inside, you like pinched me down.
I want to see a video of you being inside him while he was pinching you. Sounds pretty odd, dude. That shit over my
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's gonna be $5.
shit. What you pay by?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Oof.
That's fucking hilarious. That's my kind of humor.
Somebody take somebody to the fucking wall from the inside.
That made this race.
No way of seeing
I don't even care how this race goes now. That was hilarious.
Ever since I can remember, I wish he'd show up before we changed tracks. Well, I swear to God, I believe I got something for him this season.
Call him out.
Shit. Hey, the servers would shut down if I done something like that on Facebook.
Alright, let's see how we do on this inside now.
For a week.
My setup doesn't really like the inside too much, so this will be interesting.
Man, I really can't wait for the big blocks, man. To be able to race the big blocks on some of these tracks that they don't ever get to see or never will ever see, like it's gonna be a fun time. I think.
Yeah, I agree. Big blocks are gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully they have a fixed setup of them.
Modifieds on here.
If they make an open and a fixed, I'll be happy. I wish they did that for every series. Make an open and a fixed. Let people run what they want. But I wish these pro late models had a fixed.
Yeah, I'll give him that. But he's also a fucking douchebag, dude. If he didn't act the way he did, I'd be able to tolerate the kid. But no, he's one of those kids that needs to get punched in the mouth.
I don't even know who you're talking about. I stopped listening.
How many times am I gonna get hit, man? Good, yeah.
We had a decent start. Justin had a better start. But my setup is more used to running a lot higher with a looser track, so I'm trying to manage as I can. We still seem like a third place car, which I'm fine with, because I know these two are real quick up here. Because a lot of times you come into these pro races, the track will already be used up, which this one wasn't. It was actually pretty clean, and then usually you'll have a lot more cars, and this time we didn't. So, track's a lot different than normal. But that's what happens, dirt and the track changes so much. You can have any kind of racetrack. Don't hit the wall, I smacked the wall. Rode it all the way down the straightaway. Yeah, my heat setup, my heat and qualifying, love it. Feature setup has a little work to do. Because if I could keep that speed that I had in the heat and qualifying setup to move over to this one, that'd be amazing. They're about to be battling for the lead. Justin's almost getting to his inside. I need to move up a little bit higher to where I'm hitting the grip because they're catching me from behind. As I do that, the guy behind me goes low, which smart. 3 and 4 has grip on the bottom. Maybe able to keep my car a little straighter, hitting the grip with my back right. Okay then, was not actually expecting that.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. One more left. Inside. All clear, all clear. Outside.
You gonna pinch me down here?
All clear, all clear.
Yeah, my setup just does not like down there, damn it. It's frustrating. I need my like rear stagger to be down 1 or something. Like down a click or so. It might be a little bit better. Because the setups are just so different because of how much fuel you need in the car. The weight of the car is a lot different. Because I have as little fuel as you can in my heat and qualifying, which is 5.
All clear, all clear.
It's having a good corner until I gassed it.
All clear, all clear.
The fun thing about this track is you can run multiple lines.
Lead up there.
The hell of a race for freaking third right here. What do you mean?
Yeah, if I can stop hitting the damn berm.
I straightened out so bad. Fuck.
You got one inside.
That was bad. I'm staying on the wall. Fuck. I messed that one up so bad.
Caution any day now, boys.
Almost had one, to be honest. Alright, I need to try to catch back up because I fucked that slider up bad. I would not mind a caution now, to be honest, but I'd rather try to catch these guys.
Start, almost no lap down.
'Cause I felt like I was starting to get quicker than the 6 right there. I was hitting my grooves and hitting the right line. At least in 1 and 2, I was really fast. And I went to go throw the slider, my car just straightened out super early for some reason. And it just wanted to head straight for the wall. That hurt a lot for our I rating that we could have gained in this race, because I probably needed to finish top 3, 4 at the worst, to get I rating. 5 hit the berm really bad.
This is gonna be good coming up here. 2 lap cars on the side by side.
Oh, good. See if I can reel this guy in.
That butthole flex.
Damn, homie, don't even have a spoiler.
Please stay down there, 8 car. Thank you. See, my setup's more used to running up here. It runs okay up here. I was trying to run that low side, and it's just not working out for him, it looks like.
9 gallons, dude.
Oh, I have 8 gallons.
I thought I am too. I think I only ran 6 gallons.
Oh, he might be short then.
I run 8 every race. I don't change the fuel ever. And this is the first time I've made it to 12 below before it was 5 laps.
Lap. Outside 8. Outside 8.
Yeah, I run 8 gallons,
Couple
and I'm
days ago,
fine.
man, I was up front and ran out of gas.
Did he really? That's surprising to me. Because I still have 2 gallons left. It says 11 laps, so I think I'm fine, to be honest.
I'd have to cost $1. Like, of course, I'd probably be in a lower rating, but.
You can make that bottom work in 3 and 4. I might be going down there for now on. That felt really nice. You just have to like let off and not really hit the gas much.
Sticking bottom, I'm sticking bottom.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a wreck. Be a caution. Or not. Okay. He completely spun out, went into the inside wall.
I didn't wreck on my own free will.
Let me go to that bottom in 3 and 4 again.
Outside.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a 10th faster. That's what it showed for that lap at least. I ran a 2 instead of a 3. I have about 5 laps of fuel left, but we have like 4 laps left. So this thing's a little off. That doesn't show the right amount of fuel you have left. Weird. That 6 car should run out of gas then if he ran 6. He would already be out, I think. Gotta watch out for people running out of gas, I guess. God dang it. It's so crazy on how different the setup is for beginning to the end. It sucks. I wish I had my feature set up a little better. I would be right up there if I didn't really mess up my slider. I feel like me and the 6 would have been putting sliders on each other all race.
Who's it gonna be?
Who actually won it? Justin won it? Nice. Good shit.
Good fucking race, dude. Holy smokes.
That's crazy. Good race.
Hell yeah, good shit, man. Good win, Justin. Good job.
Let me show you guys my
Hey, man, I think
feature
that
setup
lap car
real
fucked
quick.
you, dude. I hit that lap car, but
This is the setup
yeah.
I use for the feature.
Good race, man.
Hang on, let me get rid of there. There we go. Alright, so this is the feature setup if you guys would like to use it. It's a little worse than my heat and qualifying, I feel like, but it still has speed if you don't mess up like I did. Because I messed up real bad. I want to go back to the beginning. Freaking, where am I? Because we were fine. Run the high side. That wreck, I don't even know what the caution was. What was the caution for or anything? It's probably somewhere back here. I'm going by laps. I'm stupid. I wasn't going by position. They probably wrecked back here or something. That's my guess. Because that 9 car got saved. 11 almost got into the 7 there. I don't know exactly where it was, though. Might be the group up here. 7 and the 12? Not quite. Oh, it was the 7 and 12, wasn't it? Yeah. 12 looked like he smacked the wall. 7's a little too high right there. Or he tried to miss the wall, and that just tarted him. Like, because 7... They were just racing, I guess. That wasn't, like, malicious or anything. But then off that restart, the 6 started catching me. And we started throwing sliders on each other, which was fine and clean and everything, and then I messed up. I messed up myself. That wasn't his fault at all. Honestly, wasn't expecting him to do that right there, because I just wasn't looking for it at all. I saw him come out of the left side out of nowhere. Kind of scared me. But we were running really good on each other until I messed up. Because we had a good 3 laps or so of doing this, I feel like. Or 2 laps. This might be where I messed up really bad. But I'm happy with how this race went overall. It was a solid race. Oh no, because I thought he was going to pinch me there and he didn't. But I didn't go full bore into the corner. I think I ran behind him for like a lap or so, and then I started catching him really fast. I was running a little bit higher, and I was able to get under him. He probably expected me to throw a slider there. He went real high, and then I was getting too loose, getting too much on the gas there. That bottom 3 and 4 still could be pretty quick, it felt like. I want to go and watch the race for the lead for those last few laps, because they were side by side. He ran the bottom there. I ran top, had a great run. And then he goes deep, throws a slider. I have a great crossover. Was this where I really messed up? I think it was. Because I went in, car just straightened out really bad, and went all the way up to the wall, smacked it, everyone got by me, which sucked, man. That ruined the rest of that for us. Where was the lap car at? Oh, these are the 2 lap cars. Let's see what happened with the leaders right here. Because they were side by side. 8 car almost came up into them. That was sketchy. 12 ran the high side. Made Dustin go all the way up. Justin was able to run a little lower. Caught some time on him there, I felt like. And then the 12 goes low, kinda. He's still running like the middle. Was there another lap car? I think there was that lap car that they were catching. Yeah, right here. And the 10 like got out of the way, wrecked himself. I thought there was gonna be a caution here. Ah, yeah, right there. That messed him up so much. Oh, okay, he didn't wreck himself. Justin got wrecked. Or Justin wrecked him. That was just like, that lap car was just in the way at the time. Coming off the corner and everything. Because it made Dustin check up real bad. Justin had a great run, and then he didn't really go to the middle. He could have went to the middle and been fine there, but instead he hit the lap car, but it is what it is. How many laps is that to go? That's only like 5 laps to go right there. And then, were they throwing sliders on each other the rest of the race? Let's see. Justin had a great turn 1 there. Wow. He's able to hook that bottom in turn 1 and just go. Turn 1 is harder to grip on the bottom. 3 and 4 you can kind of grip better, I feel like. At least in my opinion. But he's sticking on that bottom and he's able to get it. He comes up a little bit off the corner. Dustin gets a great run. They're giving each other plenty of room, which is nice to see. That's just good hard racing, really. Dustin had a great run there. Wow. Might have went a little too high, but still had a great run off the corner. What lap is this? 29? Or 28 now? I thought it was going on 29. Justin finally throws a slider there. Dustin went super high. Justin takes the top lane now. Dustin goes to the bottom. Ooh, he was about to slide up into him. Had to get out of it. Lap 29 here. Throws it in real deep. Not going to quite make that. Doesn't hit him, though. 2 laps to go right now. 1.5. Justin goes to the bottom. Dustin goes to the top. It's like they switch every time. It's like just perfectly. It's funny. What is he going to do here? Oh, Justin blocks the bottom. Dustin goes high. Going to get a great run off of turn 2 here. Oh, maybe not. Dustin goes in. Last corner. Justin's like right in the middle in the slick. Dustin gets a good run off. Wow, what a finish. And Justin barely got it. The outside car barely got that by 0.031. What a race for the finish. Good race, guys. So, yeah, we ran really well in the beginning. Qualifying heat setup, very good. Use that if you'd like. Feature setup, you could probably tweak a little bit and make it better, but let's go see how much iRating we actually ended up losing, because we were car number 2, finishing mid-pack. Probably going to lose like 30 iRating or so, which sucks, but let's go see how much we actually ended up losing. Alright, results are in. We went from starting 2nd, finishing 6th. Hey, I said we would lose 30, and we lost 30. God, that sucks. Below 3,000, or below 4,000, which sucks, which we were after the last race, when my whole computer froze, pretty much. Like, all iRacing froze, and I lost 118 because it froze on like 2 laps to go. So I went from finishing like top 8 to 13th, which really sucked. We lost so much iRate in that race. That was an amazing race. If you want to see that, go find my last, what is it called? My last dirt race, which was the street stocks at Charlotte. The dirt street stocks, dirt Charlotte. It was a lot of fun. Started way in the back. We literally started dead last for the feature because we barely made it in. And then worked our way all the way up like mid-pack, about 7th, 8th, and then whole iRacing froze, which really sucked. So it is what it is, but we're going to work our way back up. We had a lot of speed in the feature race. Need to work on my feature setup, or we had a lot of speed in the heat races, my bad. We had a lot of speed there, and feature setup not up to par with that, so need to work on that a little bit more. It's hard to work on the feature setup because the practices don't get so worn out like they do for a race, so oh well. We'll get them next time, but appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next race.